Today's story is about Walter and something I think a lot of us can relate to. Walter loves playing basketball. He plays guitar, he builds model kits in his room for hours. But every time he shares his hobbies with his parents, they hit them with lines like, "You're wasting your time. Shouldn't you be studying instead?" Walter told me he's not trying to rebel or slack off. He just wants something that makes him happy. His hobbies help me distress, he said, but they see them as distractions. It feels like they don't get me at all. Honestly, I've heard stories like this so many times. Love to draw, you're being unrealistic. In video games or collect animal figures, that's childish. Dreaming of becoming a YouTuber or esports player, focus on your grades. So, how do we balance our passions and schools and responsibilities? And how can we get our parents to support, not shut down the things we truly love? Let's talk about it. You're not alone, the tension is everywhere. According to a 2021 report by China Young's Research Center, over 64% of teens say their parents explicitly oppose their personal hobbies, especially when those hobbies don't seem academic or productive. But here's the twist. Another study by the Chinese Academy of Science found that teens who maintain a consistent hobby actually score higher in time management, self-confidence, and academic motivation than those who don't. In other words, your passion doesn't pull you away from success. It might just be the thing that you powers it. Basketball builds discipline and focus. Playing guitar develops patience and emotional expression. Building models or drawings that complex hands-on learning that boosts creativity and problem solving. So maybe the problem isn't the hobby, maybe it's how we are talking about the hobby. Don't just do it, show it and say it. A big reason hobbies get misunderstood is because parents don't say the effort behind them. There's a psychological concept called cognitive visibility bias. It means people tend to judge based on what they say, not what they don't. Your parents say you're playing guitar for an hour, but not 3 hours you spent doing homework before this. They say about the cosplay, but not how many days you spent on the planning, budgeting, and designing. So you can share your weekday schedule with them, showing how you balance your time. Talk about what your hobby teaches you: discipline, focus, confidence, and if it costs money, offer to build a small budget plan or find a way to earn part of it yourself. Editing videos, tutoring, whatever works. You're not trying to convince them, you're just speaking their language, helping them to understand where your heart is and how seriously you take it. When a passion becomes purpose, everything changes. A lot of times parents say no, not because they hate your hobby, because they're afraid it might ruin your future. So what if you flip the narrative? What if your passion actually becomes part of your future? Here are some real life examples. Neil deGrasse Tyson, the famous astrophysicist, fell in love with stargazing at 9 years old. His parents thought it might be a phase, but he never stopped. Now he's one of the most inspiring science communicators in the US. Taylor Swift, yes, Taylor Swift, started writing songs and playing guitar as a child. Her family didn't always get it, but they moved to Nashville to support her dreams. Now she's Taylor Swift. What do these stories have in common? These people didn't just have a hobby, they commit to it, they grew with it, and use it to shape their future. No, you don't have to turn your passion into your career. But when your parents say how seriously you take something, how much time, care, and heart you put into it, they will start to trust you with it. Let me say this loud and clear. Your passion doesn't need to everyone's approval, but it does need your protection. You don't need to yell or fight, but you do need to speak up. You can respect advice and still walk your own path. Today, Water is filming little videos of her guitar covers and posting them online. He's not famous yet, but you know what? His parents are slowly coming around. He's not just messing around, his dad said. He's really doing something he cares about. And that's the beginning of trust. One of my favorite quotes come from the writer Julia Cameron. Passion is a kind of genius. It always leads you back to who you really are. I'm Sky, and this is No Surf No Water. Subscribe, like, and share so more teens out they can hear they're not alone. See you next time.